Welcome back to Poetry and Police. Blessings and more blessings to my loyal subscribers, to the member of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, Commissioner Blake, you large, big up yourself, defending the police department. And holding up your hands, sir, both hands and both feet, defending the Jamaica Constabulary Force, defending the good law-abiding citizens in Jamaica against the infidels, the Jamaica for Justice and the Indicom departments. But watch out now, people. These people from Indicom, they're not backing down, you know. And the commissioner is stepping up, and they are stepping up too. Because they seem to want to overthrow the commissioner of police. They seem to want to overthrow critical policing. And that them are tried, you know. They want to overthrow critical policing. They want to stop critical policing. They want to stop the style of policing that makes criminals run when they see the police are come. They want to stop the kind of policing that makes criminals not afraid of the police. And I will say it, and I will say this only once, that criminals must fear the police. Criminals must fear the police, but the good law-abiding citizens of Jamaica have no reason to fear the police. And we all know that good law-abiding citizens does not fear the police. Only criminals and their supporters fear the police. Mr. Blake, you have spoken, sir. And again, I must say my hats off to you. Keep on defending the members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force and keep on defending law and order, my brother. Step on them, step on the cockroaches, them. Now, they are saying that on many instances, they are still advocating for Jamaican for Justice, still advocating for body cameras to wear by police. Brother, a couple of days me there in Jamaica, I met with some police in Olympic Gardens, and police had on body camera. So a few police have on body camera. Jamaica for Justice, it look like you don't miss the memorandum. I wanna head no good or something? I will on there. Alright, I am going to say something to JFJ and the leader of the JFJ. Find the money. Find the money to pay for the cameras. Find the money to pay for the infrastructure. If you can't find it, come off of the police department. Because the police department have to depend on government to set up the infrastructure, to give them to facilitate the infrastructure and to facilitate more body cameras. I said more, because we don't act like say police now wear body camera. And me see it with me own two eye them. Now, the Jamaica for Justice is claiming that, because all them talk about is fatal shootings, you know. Look, people, me want to look good enough, people. How many law-abiding citizens have the police taken out in the past few months with those fatal shootings? None! How many decent law-abiding citizens have the Jamaican police officers taken out for the past few months? A matter of fact, among those numbers of fatalities, none! No good law-abiding citizens were taken out. Only mongrels, only criddles, only crocodiles, only cockroaches were taken out by the police department. Jamaica for Justice, I want to do. We not defend criminal. I have said this before and I will say this again. That the body cameras don't cost chicken feed. And the infrastructure for body cameras don't cost chicken feed. So shut them out if you can't foot the cost. The department has to move according to the government's funding. Alright, me want to talk say how based off of eyewitnesses' stories and talk about forensic evidence are contradicting the narrative that police officers are giving in these fatal shootings. Alright, you go ask you a question now. Since forensic evidence, you claim that forensic evidence is contradicting the police officers' evidence or the police officers' accounts during these fatal shootings, and you claim that eyewitness evidence is contradicting the police account of all these fatal shootings. So how not have so much evidence on a police to charge yet? That me ask you the question. Why, you think Jamaican people are still fools? Narrative will not work. Come with some strong evidence. Come with evidence and come with proof. Because if eyewitness evidence was present and to contradict the police narrative, police officers would have been charged already. So when I say that there's some corruption in the system where even when you have good eyewitness evidence and contradicting police accounts and forensic evidence, that police still cannot be charged. Listen, Jamaican people, my loyal subscribers, members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, I may have to address the supporters of criminals too. There's no discrepancies with none of these police shootings. Jamaica for Justice is only running a negative narrative, still trying to convince the people in Jamaica that the police officers in Jamaica are going around and carrying out extrajudicial killings. That is what Jamaica for Justice is trying to do. They are trying to express their concerns about the double digits in fatal shootings. Double digits in fatal shootings? How many murders do we have since the start of the year? How many innocent people have been cut down since the start of the year? Or how many gangsters have been cut down by their own cronies since the start of the year? I am sure that triples the amount that the police officers has taken out. And like the police commissioner has transparently said to the members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force and to the good law-abiding citizens in Jamaica that the police should not back down from criminals, from cockroaches, from criminals. Whenever they try to hurt the police or to take out a policeman's life or a member of the public, like the police should use the force necessary, and the police department will not back down. So Jamaica for Justice, I can safely say that you people are beating a dead drum. And when I say beating a dead drum, I mean dead drum. A drum will not even make any sound. For once, in the history of Jamaica, we have a police commissioner who's not afraid to stand firm. To stand firm, to represent the members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, whose lives have been put in danger by these criminals and cockroaches out on the street, who feels that they can walk with gun and they can shoot any member of the public, and that they can shoot at police officers anytime they want. The Commissioner of Police that has made it clear that we, the police department, no longer fears gunmen, and we no longer fears the Jamaica for Justice, and that the police department will do its job regardless of what the Jamaica for Justice wants to say. And the Commissioner of Police has come out publicly and has given the public the narrative from the police side. So now it is two narratives. It is a positive narrative from the Commissioner of Police and a negative narrative from the Jamaica for Justice. But no, my beautiful Jamaican people, the Jamaican for Justice are nothing but a criminal organization who supports criminals and who support the death of innocent citizens in Jamaica, and have supported the death of police officers in Jamaica, and who have supported the rising of criminals in Jamaica, the wanton killings of innocent Jamaicans. That is what Jamaican for Justice supports. You should change your name from Jamaicans for Justice to Criminals for Justice, because that is what you are doing, Jamaica for Justice. Leave the police department alone. Hop off of the commissioner's train, because the commissioner is standing firm, and the whole Jamaica Constabulary Force is supporting the Commissioner of Police and is behind him. PP, clock. My congratulations to the members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, especially the ones who does not fear gunmen and who decides that gunmen get gunshot once them try shoot police. Who decides that we will not back down because there's a Jamaica for Justice. We will not back down because there's a Indicom. We will not back down for nothing at all, because the job has to be done, and it's full time that criminal elements in Jamaican society, and the cockroaches and criddles, the terrorists in the Jamaican society, it is full time that they feel and understand that the police department is not backing down, and if they pull their guns and try to kill police officers and innocent citizens in Jamaica, then they will be shot without any second thought. that they will be shot without a care in the world what Jamaican for Justice wants to say. So Jamaican for Justice, keep lobbying for body cameras. Keep spreading the narrative that eyewitnesses are coming with contradicting stories about police fatal shootings and that they are contradicting forensic evidence as it relates to police shootings. Let me ask you this question, Jamaica for Justice. I know you people are always hungry to charge police officers even when there's no evidence, because I am a victim of your doings. So how can you not charge any police officers yet, since you have evidence? Since you have evidence, eyewitness evidence and forensic evidence, how can you not charge any police yet? This goes to show the lies that these people will tell to spread a negative narrative of the police officers' action in fatal shootings. My fellow police officers out there, I am an ex-police officer. My police officers out there on the street today, the good law-abiding citizens in Jamaica, my subscribers are both yard and abroad. It is time that the Jamaican people, both yard and abroad, start supporting the police, the Commissioner of Police and the police department 100%. Because if we support the Commissioner and the police department 100%, and we back them behind all these fatal shootings, and we back them behind carrying out, executing their lawful duties, then Jamaica for Justice words and negative narrative will mean nothing to the people of Jamaica. It is time that we set up a roadblock against Jamaica for Justice. It is time that we remove these people from the society and silence their voices in Jamaica, because they are spreading nothing but negative narrative. They do not want the Jamaican people to believe in the Commissioner of Police, and they do not want the Jamaican people to believe that the police department can make a change in the criminal elements in Jamaica. They do not want you to believe. They do not want you to have confidence in the police department, that the police department that we have now, the police department that we presently have, can make a difference for the Jamaican people. Both the good ones and the bad ones. It is time for us to stand up. It is time for us to support the Commissioner of Police. And it's time for us to belittle the Jamaica for Justice. To get rid of them out of Jamaica, to silence their voices, because their voices are not for the good law-abiding citizens in Jamaica, but rather the criminal elements in our society. And if you speak for criminals, then you are a criminal. If you only speak for criminals, then you are a supporter of criminals. I have never heard Jamaica for Justice speaks for good law-abiding citizens who are massacred by these criminals, these criminals, on a daily basis. When and where have you heard Jamaica for Justice speaks of those type of killings? The only thing Jamaica Justice speaks about is the police department. And like I have said to you before, people, my people, check the levels. See how many of these fatal shootings are good law-abiding citizens. Check the levels. Check the levels. I am saying check the levels. None of these criminals, none of these that police have got rid of out of Jamaican society are of any good character. They are whoremongers. They are malefactors. And Jamaica for Justice is sailing in the same boat. Commissioner of Police, do not stop, sir. Mr. Blake, do not step down. Do not step back. Do not reverse. I want you to continue the fight, to defend your office and defend the people of Jamaica and defend the good, hard-working police officers in Jamaica. Some people might say, people will always say that the police department is filled with criminals. But I want you to know this, even some of the criminal police officers work hard too. They might go to road, go hustle, but then still do them work when it comes to the work. And I know that Mr. Blake at this moment is working tirelessly to get rid of the scoundrels out of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Who is leading in the narrative? the Commissioner of Police, of course.